Welcome to Paranormal Musings, where we look at videos on the net and decide if they are real or not. This is episode 1. Today, we are looking at a video called Hide and Seek Alone. This is a game where a doll is taken and a spirit is summoned into it. The full rules are posted in the description below, courtesy of Creepypasta. The game, in a nutshell, is that a doll is filled with rice, fingernail clippings are added, and the doll is named. It's then put into a bathtub with water, and you go hide until the doll finds you. I'm Gary, and my friends Jen and Mari watched the video. These were our reactions.
Why did she pick a creepy looking doll? Oh my god.
No shit.
Why do you have to bag of rice? What are you doing, girl? Why did she stab it? Why are you clipping your, why is she, no. Let's just make a golem. It sounds like a freaking good idea. What could go wrong? Oh my god, and you're sewing it up. Why are you tying the doll up if you want it to be a golem? That's just wrong. How rude. What? Now you're gonna drown it? Now she's gonna drown it. It took her 3 hours to do that? You take the knife with you and watch TV. The girl, this is not scary. You taking it. Why'd you have all the lights on to begin with? She just stabbed the eye. No, wait. Wait, what are you stabbing now? She stabbed the third eye. What is wrong with, what? At this point, you hear the pitter-patter of tiny feet. Yes, it is your 3-year-old that you failed to mention.
Do you think this is legit?
Only if she dies.
So, would you like to own this doll after she's done stabbing it or whatever the hell she's doing? We might have another Annabelle situation.
I think here's...
So she has the cup of salt water because
you're supposed to drink the salt water? How is that even freaking... How is drinking salt water going to purify you from this spirit possession?
Oh, well, don't spirits hate salt? Doesn't it burn them or something?
No. Oh,
don't you use salt if you're going to try and
don't burn it.
keep out spirits?
Why do people always burn it after? Stop.
Technically, yes, they will take the whatever's possessed, or if you have a spirit possession, salt is a purifier.
Okay.
So
if you take a mouthful of salt water, right?
Me.
If you take a mouthful of salt water, they can't enter through your mouth. Maybe they can enter through other things, but the mouth is a safe place.
Butt plug.
Okay. Technically, yes, they could enter in other places.
Or your ears. They could go through your ears, too. You need to put plugs up everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So, basically, your recommendation to not get possessed after doing this, whatever the heck she did with the doll, is to bathe.
Why are you burying it outside your house? What is wrong with people? Oh my, what?
This
I
is
didn't
like
have
a
the sound on
how-to
because it's probably like more. Why?
Okay,
This
mate,
is a
what's
but
wrong with
not
burying it
true.
outside the house? Explain it to me. That's why I'm an
It's
idiot.
still on your property. Are you serious?
Uh-huh. But she stabbed it to death already.
It's dead, Mari. Dead!
But she put it in the ground. It could like sprout up like they could come popping out of the ground like daisies. Come on, I saw Mulan. I saw them Huns popping up out of the snow. I know exactly what's going on. What in the world was that video? Is there more than one of this on there? We're like, let's make a goal and play hide and seek with ourselves because we have nothing better to do.
Okay.
There's actually multiple videos of people playing hide and seek with these dolls.
No, they're golems.
Okay,
Excuse me.
so they have more than one video of these people playing hide and seek with dolls on the internet.
Alright. So if I put hide and seek alone, it'll pop up.
You should be able to find multiple accounts of people doing it.
My God.
Okay, let me
And
get this
people
straight.
wonder how the
Somebody
Tide
came
Pod
up with an
challenge started
idea
happening.
to do hide and seek, and they make you do all these rituals, which I have no idea why.
Yeah.
In
Oh my God, someone picked a clown.
In your experience, Jen, is there any possible way that this can be true?
Well, in any situation,
Yeah.
you could actually create a portal for a spirit to use something like a doll to manifest itself.
See, this is what I'm thinking. It's all in the intention, isn't it? You're basically inviting a spirit into a doll. However, I don't think the spirit would have the power to actually move the doll, especially with the knife.
Well, it wasn't moving the doll with the knife. It was moving the doll because the doll is now, quote, possessed.
Yeah.
So it would be, basically they made their own Annabelle doll. And they invited whatever spirit to come in and use the doll as its vessel.
I don't really know whether that video was legit. Her reaction wasn't legit enough. If that would have been me, I would have thought, what the hell is going on? Is that real? In fact, I would have set up some webcam or camera in the actual bathroom just to see what was happening. Or would have
now
tried
you're
to
just
repeat it.
sense, Gary. That's just
I tend to do that, but yeah.
So your basis on whether this is real or not is her ability to react.
Well, the reaction doesn't seem like... The reaction doesn't feel authentic to me. It's like, oh, I've just taken the shopping in from outside. So, oh, wow, I got something in my shopping that I wasn't expecting. Wow. Okay, let's continue on. I'm still processing this.
Maybe we need to watch another video with better acting.
Acting. Here's the thing. If somebody wants to prove these things are real, they can easily set up a webcam or even they use their phone or an old phone as a remote system. You can do that easily. But we're expected to accept that this doll has somehow appeared on the floor alongside with the knife, and she sort of... If that would have been me, I would have spit out the salt in my mouth.
Just spit it on it. The power of Christ compels you. I would have been taking around, like cross, hold it up. Wow. The one and only time probably used a crucifix.
You would think that she would have had a more stronger reaction to what was going on. Because, I'm sorry, but if a doll came to life in my freaking living room and was, like, in a closet somewhere, like, some of the videos that I've watched on this subject, the doll has showed up in their bedroom or, somewhere in the house. And me dealing with, spirits and ghosts and stuff all the time, my first reaction would be calling whatever it is out of my house, because if it has enough strength to move the doll anywhere in the house, how do we know this is actually a, quote, spirit and not a demon?
Yeah. That's what I was thinking too.
See, I would say...
It takes a lot of energy.
It does, to actually do that sort of thing on that level, or you have to be sort of connected to something physical in order to, like a body, to actually use that energy.
But technically what she did was give the doll her energy by adding the hair to her hair, or...
No, nails.
Nail clipping. I've seen some videos that they add hair.
Hair's live, nails are dead.
Wow.
Never
actually,
mind.
our hair's
on
alive.
that.
Our hairs are dead. Yeah, sorry.
So, when we're looking at this video, though, and others like it, why would someone want to do that and bring a spirit into their home to play some game of hide and seek with the thing?
Especially with a knife. Why would you leave a knife with the doll?
Maybe like being stabbed.
because they want the doll to act like Chucky.
That's what I was going to say. I mean, are you trying to invite a Chucky into your house? And I would have been more convinced if I had seen the doll sort of standing up. Why did it stop moving? Why was it just lying there? You know, if that doll really was legit, then you should have seen it coming at you like Chucky, and the video would have ended abruptly, which would have been a really good ending. But it didn't happen that way.
Because it's like Toy Story, whenever humans are around, it freezes.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Come on, I've seen Jim Henson's A Christmas Toy. That totally happened too. Totally.
Okay, so let's accept that as fact for a second. I still say her reaction was very, very tame.
Okay.
Maybe she was in shock.
Uh-huh.
I can understand she was expecting something to happen. So, yeah, she may not have overly reacted to something like that because she was waiting for it to happen. It'd be like standing behind a door and thinking, okay, somebody's going to jump out of that door and try to startle me. Cool. So I'm not going to have the same reaction as if they actually did startle me.
Well, actually, no. I would have been more like, oh my God, it worked. It's like the seance. You know, if you have a seance, you expect something. When something does happen, it's more like, whoa, that was mind-blowing.
Okay.
But it has a knife. Seriously, why arm it? Like,
that's my question. Why would you give it a knife? It's not just hide and seek. It's like, come kill me, bro.
Stab and seek. Stab and seek.
Stab and seek. I like that.
Mm-hmm. That's what
a
they
new
should
game.
name it. Stab and seek.
This is what we should do. I'm totally gonna do this since I have a bathtub and everything.
Okay.
I actually don't, so that's why.
You know. So you don't have a bathtub, Mari.
Why? I only have a shower.
You've got a sink. A sink will do the job quite nicely.
No, everyone's using a bathtub, Gary. I'm watching another video, but they sacrificed a Raggedy Ann. That's kind of sad.
Oh, all these. You know what I think's behind this? Companies who make dolls, they want to sell more dolls, so they come up with this idea. Let's make it a ritual, and that way, you know, the demand for dolls will come up.
Is that like what Milton Bradley did with their Ouija board? Is it the same thing?
Yeah, but a Ouija board existed before Milton Bradley decided to make it into a quote game. Yes, it did.
No.
Yes, it did.
Of course it didn't.
They just had the bright idea of just putting it into a game format, and of course people are going to think, oh, that's going to be cool. Let's go and talk to dead spirits. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
I mean, you didn't have to talk to Satan.
Hold on. You didn't have a Ouija board when you were younger, Gary?
No, I didn't actually. In fact, the closest I came is when we made makeshift ones.
Okay, so so after they put it in the bathtub, why did they stab it again?
To release the spirit.
Does that work?
No.
Because I was going to say, if I was solutions to fixing all these spiritual things, just stabbing things, you know, that have spirits in it, then things will be a lot easier for people.
Yes, let's stab everything that's possessed.
If there was a true spirit in it, then you would have a angry spirit for someone trying to stab it. In fact, the way that they got rid of it was definitely not going to make a difference. It was, you know, its spirit wouldn't be attached to the doll, be attached to the house.
Okay, so question. Why would a spirit be pissed off if they stabbed the doll?
Because you're trying to kill it. And it's not the fact you're hurting it, it's the intention behind it. They don't care. You know, spirits, demons especially, have no sense of humor. Well, they do, but it's more like at our expense. They would actually go out of their way to show you that, no, you did not kill me, I am still here, I'm going to screw you over for the rest of your life sort of mentality.
But technically, yeah, you're right. They would probably be a little bit irritated about someone stabbing the doll or their vessel, especially if it was a true demon.
Especially. And if you're inviting a demon into your doll, oh, I'll put you into a doll. Now I'm going to stab you. You know, oh, that's a great idea. Hey, come into my house. Excuse me while I go and kill you.
Okay, and here's the thing. Okay, so they stab it and release it in the house? Like, is that... And then they go and they bury the body outside. I'm like,
that's technically what she did. That is pretty much exactly what she did.
okay, so now the thing not only is in your house, but has a physical tie to your house because its vessel is still there.
Basically, what you have done is inadvertently done a summoning ritual. While summoning rituals have to have certain ways of doing it, so you don't end up screwing yourself over, you can pretty much summon anything with intention. And it's not so much the materials, though they can make a big difference, but it's actually what you are trying to do. Now, I don't think she successfully summoned anything, but it wouldn't surprise me if she did attract attention or something.
Yeah.
I haven't successfully summoned anything.
I honestly, to be 100% frank about this situation, she did do what you said was a summoning ritual. But with somebody doing this, let's say little kid going home, seeing this video on YouTube, and then go do this, would they literally cause a haunting in their home?
It's possible.
Because when we're looking at this, you just summoned a demon.
Okay, so final thoughts on it, Jen. Do you reckon it was legit? And it could be legit?
I don't think this particular video is legit, but I would be very cautious in having something like this out and people just trying it because it doesn't seem safe to me.
No, it doesn't seem
you're
safe.
no fun, Jen. Come on, when you're in 3rd grade, didn't you go into the bathroom, turn off all the lights, and call for Bloody Mary? Come on.
I called for Bloody Mary, and I ended up with a drink. But moving on.
Nice! That's the kind of Bloody Mary I would love.
Mari, what do you think? Do you think it was legit?
Not what this girl did, but the potential for it to be legit, it's... Yeah, the whole time I was like, why? Why? You're just asking for it. You put your... You just don't... So, yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
And that was Mari's 2 cents.
Yeah. Well, I agree with you both. I don't think it was legit. I would have expected more like, oh my freaking god, what the hell just happened here? Or at least, it didn't make much sense. But the potential, the intention, you got to be really careful there. Otherwise, you're going to end up with something that you don't want, and it happened to a lot of people.
Agreed. Have to be careful with things like this because who knows who's going to be doing what. And if you already have a haunting in your house, what are you actually bringing into your home, or what are you giving permission to there?
Mm-hmm.
The more the merrier.
Exactly. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, here are some others you might find interesting. If you have any thoughts, I'd love to hear about them. Leave a comment and maybe even a like.